I've noticed that when kids are gaining literacy skills, they do the reading and writing hand in hand. So little children will learn how to recognize letters, and almost at the same time, they'll learn how to start writing them. And then as soon as they can write a few letters, they learn to make words, and then as soon as they can write a few words, they start to put those words together into sentences, or they're asked to write about their day, or write what the weather is, etc., etc. I remember in first or second grade, we got to make our own picture books, and there were parent volunteers who came into the school, and we could write a story and they would type it up for us, and then it would be printed and we got to illustrate it. That was the coolest thing, and it made us feel like we were authors. So I actually just went out and looked for these in a box of old school stuff that I have, and I found a couple of them. Old wallpaper as covers, definitely printed on a dot matrix printer, and then some of my own colored pencil illustrations as well. So I was really fortunate to have a music teacher early on who did the same kind of thing. About the same time I started learning the saxophone, like within the first year, I had a teacher who taught me a blues scale and said, hey, you can use this to make up your own melodies. And it was the most fun and freeing thing, and I've been hooked ever since. As soon as you can make a few controlled sounds on your instrument, you may as well try improvising or composing. So just like when students are learning to read and write, those go hand in hand. I think as musicians we should be learning those two things simultaneously too. The fact of the matter is, they'll feed each other. If you're improvising, you're going to want to gain more control of your instrument, and the more control over your instrument you have, the more expressive you can be with the things that you compose and you improvise. So we may as well learn those two things together. So my encouragement to you today is to not put off improvising or composing any longer, but use the skills you do have today and go write something. Then you'll know more about what you can do, and you'll know what you want to learn and discover next. Go have some fun doing it.